If you like your Hollywood flicks comic book style, you probably know my next guest best as Wolverine from X-Men. If you like your stage musicals, you probably know him best from Oklahoma or Sunset Boulevard. And if you just like all-round spunks, you don't care where you know him from. Will you please welcome the one and only Hugh Jackman?
His mum, sister-in-law, brothers, friends.
Oh, yes. See, it's that theatre sports advantage, have a home crowd with you.
Exactly.
Now, look at you!
It's been a while. Look at you,
I
man.
just whacked your hand. Sorry about that. That's all right. You want a piece of this? Taking on Wolverine.
It's been a while, my man.
I know. But you're now just your big-time Hollywood superstar. You've still found the time to come and chat. I appreciate it.
I'll be nice with you on air. But, of course, you know, off air.
Well,
as usual, you know, the way we always were.
Yeah, you know, it's that you keep up the facade.
That's right, my man.
It's a bit like the Beatles. A bit of Yoko Ono thing happening. So, are you excited with the way everything's going at the moment?
I suppose you couldn't have written the script better if you were writing it. So excited is an understatement. I'm thrilled. Life is great. I've got a beautiful baby boy who's Oscar, who's just turned 1, very happily married, career's doing, you know, kind of all right. So I'm very excited.
You can't complain at all.
At all, man.
Now, the one thing I know about you is that very early on, before you were Mr. Hollywood Superstar, your big aspiration was to perform on stage. Because one thing we do have in common is that we have both played curly in Oklahoma.
You have not.
I have too.
Have you really?
Yes.
Did you have to do the perm as well?
No, I didn't, you see. I just never took the hat off.
This is very fun. I want to hear you sing a bit.
No.
What do you reckon?
No. Hey, Rove, don't sing. I'll do what you want with you, but that's the best I would do.
Will you?
Yes.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow.
There we go.
It is as high as an elephant's eye. We can clarify that.
That's true.
But that was your big aspiration. And when you played it, was there nothing else to do after that, as far as you were concerned?
No, I wasn't ready to retire, but I studied in theatre and we had a very English tradition at the school I went to, and so the Royal National Theatre was the place. Trevor Nunn was the probably greatest theatre director of our time. So when I was at the National Theatre and on the Olivier stage singing Oklahoma, I realised that I'd realised my dream, and it was pretty amazing, particularly just before we went up for I think the first preview, and the guy sort of came over the intercom and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 15-minute call, and we have a line down to London Bridge waiting for return tickets. I would say this is a hit." and I stood there and I thought, this is pretty amazing. So it was... I wasn't ready to retire, but it was one of those moments where I had to think, what next?
Well, do you know what I would say comes next after that? And that is your own action figure.
Yes.
Because, okay, despite your Hollywood credits, okay, you've got Swordfish out.
Yep.
Someone Like You?
Someone Like You opens July 12th.
Coming up very soon. But X-Men, and check it out, there's got to be something. You know you've made it in this biz when you get your own action figure.
Exactly.
Huh?
Looks nothing like me, does it? Where's the camera? Nothing.
Now, the eyebrows, okay, the little photo there, was that your real... There you go.
Nothing. Huh?
Your eyebrows deserve their own credit in that movie. Was there any kind of digitising going on with that?
Well, they had to digitise the monobrow out because they thought, even though we love the arch, we don't like the monobrow. But they came up to us with the little miniature clay heads, and they said, you know, will you accept this? Will you give it a tick? It's approval. I looked at it, it looks nothing like me. Terrific. I thought that was a bit odd for it to look exactly like you. You know, when you've got a kid and he's going to grow up and his kids are going to bring them up and he's want to bite the head off, or people putting it in the freezer or sticking pins in it or something like that, I thought I wanted to look a little different.
Oscar's mates will be coming over going, do the thing with the snicket, the big knives, come on.
No, Oscar's, look, he's got Wolverine pillowcases. No, he doesn't.
No?
He does have a Wolverine doll and he's eaten the head off it. I'll tell you that.
So how do you keep grounded with all the action figures in the movies and all that kind of stuff?
There's a few, you know, telling things that keep me grounded. I get this anonymous package once a week with this tape inside, and I put it on every week, and up comes In Fashion. And I think...
That's harsh.
That's harsh.
Hugh and I did a show on cable called In Fashion, on which you were the host and I was the kooky reporter.
That's right.
I'm not ashamed to say I was the Jonathan Coleman. I certainly was. I was very
You were
proud
very
of
good at... No, my wife... It's a very famous story in our family is the opening night of Sunset Boulevard. We're all dressed up in the tux, and I was living in an apartment that was 20 seconds walk away from the stage door. So I was on my way out and I said, darling, wish me luck. And she said, good luck and take the garbage out with you. And so I grabbed the garbage and I trundled down to the stage door and put it into the bin. And so my wife keeps me very much grounded.
Oh, well, she's a lovely lady. Now, how does she take... Because, OK, at the moment in Swordfish, all right,
yep.
Everybody's talking about the fact Halle Berry $1 million to show her breasts, OK?
Did she?
Oh, yeah. Now, what I want to know is, how much did you get? Because although people can see the movie very soon, here's a brief shot. Check it out. Whoa, mama, how much was that worth, surely?
Well, they said if I had the implants, they would have given me a bit. I think they figured being off camera for Halle Berry was compensation enough. I think.
Yeah? Does that kind of weird you out a bit, the big
You
Hollywood
showing
sex
pictures
work?
of me with my shirt on?
Oh, yeah, I got a whole lot of them.
Have you?
Oh, yes.
Your dressing room is really weird, by the way.
I got a website set up.
No, it's fine, but the ceiling poster, mate, it's got to go.
Oh, come on. Damn.
You and I had in fashion days, and you've penciled
I
in
had a
hairy
really
chat.
bad mullet kind of thing going on then too. But with Swordfish, everyone's talking about it, and it's very exciting. How exciting is it for you working with Mr. John Travolta?
With JT.
Oh, JT?
Yeah.
Sorry.
JT.
It's going pretty good.
I'll tell you, and not just because he's going to be on the show and he's backstage listening, but John Travolta, as we all know, I mean, grew up and I was a huge fan of his. Then around about Pulp Fiction days when I was studying acting, I used to go and I was an even bigger fan. And the greatest compliment I can give to John in front of you guys is that as an actor, it's rare to be able to go and see a film where you just relax and watch the film, where you can be just a moviegoer, because you're always watching the editing, the cut, or the acting, the craft, whatever. John Travolta is the only actor, I would say, in the world where I can just go and relax. And that's testament to his craft, and the man's a prince. And he's the funniest, an Australian, very affectionate Australian term, which I tell him, I say, John, you're such a dag. You know, and John is a dag in the best sense of the word. He's probably taught me more than anyone I've ever worked with, and he's incredibly generous, and apparently I'm flying with him, so I'm being really nice.
So he's a dag, huh?
A little bit of a dag.
OK, well, we'll find out how he answers that little criticism.
He's going to ask, what the hell does that mean?
He'll ask him, yeah, don't give him the literal term of it, whatever you do.
I
But John will answer the dag allegation when we return. Joining us couchside, John Travolta.